And I would like to think today a little bit about this business of head voice and chest voice. We talked a little bit about this on Friday because it came up as a question, and I thought actually I'm going to sort of dig in a bit more because it is something that lots of people worry about and have difficulties with. If you are someone who isn't used to singing a lot, then you might find that you start really in a speech voice. So forgive me if you're a regular singer. You can just try. It won't do you any harm to think about it. So if I was to speak, I'd speak about there, sort of in that kind of range. Hello, hello, how are you? I'm fine, not so good today. That kind of pitch. So then when we come to singing and we have to sing here, suddenly it feels like a very different gear from speech. Now I'm used to that little change. It's the same instrument. It's the same instrument that's used in opera, speech, rap, heavy metal. It's the same thing. It's still the voice. I'm going to take the jacket off. Someone will pick that up later. So let's start. We'll have a little think about just how to get out of that really early place where you just come straight to singing. So could you just hum? And just feel. Just feel what's going on inside. I'd like you to think about trying to not involve the neck or the head or any other apparatus. So no shoulders going up, nothing, but just a very still, as if you're just like lying on the sofa and going, and in agreement. That sound, we can take right the way through the range. If we make it into an which we've done on many occasions, and we go, that sound is very easy to take all the way up. Especially if it's small, we're not over singing. So if we went, we could go all the way up to, we could get right up there. Now there's a technical reason for this, forgive the lecture, but the vocal folds are like this. They're like two little rubber bands, and when you go to sing they close over the windpipe and they come together and air comes up and it makes them vibrate. Now if you, in your chest, in what we think of as the chest voice, in the lower part of the range, if you introduce a lot of extra push and extra air, then the muscles around it thicken up the folds. They change the quality of the fold and they make it very like heavy, and it has a kind of loud kind of ringing harmonic that is fine for certain sounds, but not great when we want to extend the range. If we can remove some of that weight and sing with a lighter voice, so as opposed to so that's why a lot of the exercises that we do when we warm up, let's try like a little yawn. It's very hard to yawn with a very big chest voice. Somebody's saying a bit dark. Honestly, I don't know how to get it. I mean, I've got a massive camera light. I don't know if there's anything I can actually do. I'll try. Let me see if I can do it. Come on. Let's see how that does. I've lit the background a bit. So let's do that sound. And just a very yawny sort of sound. Let's do a little bit of breathing, just to make sure there's some puff under that. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. Let's do. If you can't do, you can do. It's another way of keeping the vocal folds nice and thin and not getting into sort of shouting and pushing. It should be very, very light and easy here. So let's try ah, ah, nice and light. So hopefully you're starting to think about that in a nice